You're welcome to Study at Home with Teacher Angela KN. We are happy to know that you are watching us. Please subscribe and click the bell that you may have alerts whenever we post our videos. And we are committed to seeing that our children learn with fun. Thank you. Hello, friend. I'm happy to know that you are watching us right now. You're welcome to our classroom. And today we are going to look at number 2. We are going to look at number 2. But before we look at number 2, we want to remember what we learned last time. We looked at number 1 and we sang this song. One little finger, one little finger, one little finger, tap, tap, tap. One little finger, one little finger, one little finger, tap, tap, tap. So we looked at number 1. And this is number 1. And we said that number 1 means that you have only one thing. Like we have only one flower. Can we count the flowers? 1. And we have only one balloon. Can we count the balloons? 1. And how many children are here? We have only one child. Let's count the children. 1. So this is number 1. And we say that when we are writing, whenever we are writing numbers, we have to start at the margin. We say we put our hand that is not writing on the margin, and then we start writing from top to bottom. So we looked at number 1, and today we are going to look at number 2. Okay, so let's stand up and start our lesson. Hands go up. Hands go up and hands go down. I can turn myself around. I can stand up on one foot. I can listen, so can you. I can sit, I'll show you how. Story time is starting now. Once upon a time, there was a girl, a little girl called Little 2. And this is Little 2. Little 2 lived in a house of 2 rooms. Let's count the rooms. 1, 2. The house had 2 windows. Let's count the windows. 1, 2. Now, Little 2 had shoes, and there were 2, a pair of shoes. There are 2 shoes. Let's count. 1, 2. So she put on her shoes and went for a walk. And as she went for the walk, as she was walking, she found 2 caterpillars. She found 2 caterpillars. Let's count the caterpillars. 1, 2. So she got the caterpillars and put them in her basket. And she continued with her walk. Now one day, she checked in her basket and the caterpillars had turned into butterflies. Those very beautiful butterflies. Let's count the butterflies. 1, 2. Remember, she had 2 caterpillars and the caterpillars turned into 2 butterflies. 1, 2. So she kept the butterflies in her basket. And so we are going to sing for Little 2. Little 2 went to class and she found 2 friends. She found 2 friends. One of the friends is Peter and the other one is Paul. So she said, let us play a game. And Peter and Paul were so excited and said, yes, let us play. What do you want us to play? So she told them, I want you to sit on the wall. And when I sing, you're going to act out what I say, okay? So they were excited. They sat down on the wall. And I know that when you're at home, you have a friend, not so? So one of you is going to be Peter, and the other one will be Paul as you play. If you do not have a friend, just play with mommy or daddy. They will accept. Two little children sitting on the wall. One named Peter and one named Paul. Walk away, Peter, and walk away, Paul. Oh, come back, Peter, and come back, Paul. Two little children sitting on the wall. One named Peter and one named Paul. Walk away, Peter, and walk away, Paul. Oh, come back, Peter, and come back, Paul. Did you do that? How many are you there? Can you count? 1, 2. And I hope you only did 2. The rest can go and wait. Okay, so we have looked at number 2. And this is number 2. This is number 2. Remember, when you're writing, look at the margin. You start from the margin when writing. So put our number 2 here. That is number 2. And we said when we are writing number 2, we put the hand that does not write on the margin line. Place the hand that does not write on the margin line and hold with the other hand your pencil. So my other hand is on the margin line, and the hand that writes starts near the margin. We do not start from here, moving this side. Start near the margin, just after the margin. Then you write a curve and a line. Let's write again. A curve and a line. That is number 2. Remember, put your hand that does not write on the margin, then start near the margin to make a curve. Like this, a curve and a line. That is number 2. Number 2. And we looked at the things that little 2 collected. Remember, little 2 found 2 butterflies. And little 2 also found 2 caterpillars. We are going to find for little 2 cups to put in our house. Not so? Okay. Let's put them here. And count the cups. 1, 2. We have 2 cups. And we want to get, for little 2, 2 bottles of soda. I guess when she feels thirsty, she'll take. Okay, let's put them here for little 2. And let's count the bottles. 1, 2. So little 2 has 2 bottles of soda. And I know that little 2 also loves balloons. So we'll put up some balloons for little 2. Let's count the balloons. 1, 2. Little 2 has 2 balloons. 1, 2. And that is number 2. That is number 2. Now, as a treasure hunt, today, I'm going to ask you to color the children. Remember Peter and Paul, but this is a boy and a girl. We're going to color the 2 children and write number 2. Write number 2 here and here. Remember to place your hand on the margin, the hand that is not writing, as you color and as you write the number. Number 2. Okay, I'll be glad to hear from you and from Teacher Angela. Bye.